At its basis, it's buy and hold. So you buy the property, you hold on to it, you put your team in place, they pay the mortgage through rental. And until they have their team in place, you Airbnb the surplus rooms. That's the gist of it. So what we're trying to do is buy and hold the properties, hold the liquidity out, that equity as it goes in value, and then you can roll that forward into your next property and just buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold over the over years.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I'm your host, Micah Johnson, and today I'm joined by Joe, who's been making some serious moves in real estate the past few years now. Joe, welcome in, man. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be here. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely, for sure. I'm excited for our talk today. You're doing something in real estate that's out of the box. One of my favorite things about real estate is the ability to be creative with it. And I think for the right person, man, it could be really interesting for the show. So let's dig in. So for folks who may not know you yet, tell us what's your main focus right now and what markets you operating in.
So my main focus right now, we have a content house network. We call it Maven Mansion. Right now we're based in Tampa and Vegas. We're looking to put a property in Vegas. Miami. I'm getting this backwards all the times. So yeah, we're currently in Tampa, currently in Vegas. We're looking to get a property in Miami, also Orlando, Dallas, Houston, Austin, LA, New York. Those are our primary markets because that's where a lot of our network just kind of resides, the extended network, friends of Maven. So what we're really looking to do is follow the McDonald's methodology. McDonald's owns the property, the franchisees put the structure in, they run operations, they pay a franchise fee, and then a small portion of gross profits back to the McDonald's mothership. We're looking to do something very similar. So right now it's all a collaborative effort with the Vegas property. We don't own that property, unfortunately, but moving forward, we would like to put one in the city.
Love that, man. So for someone who doesn't know what a content house is, take us more through the model of what you're building.
So we actually have a charity that's side saddled to what we're doing, and the content house is principally where people will come in, they'll do UGC, user generated content. Sometimes they'll do photo shoots, videography, things like that. What people are more commonly associating content houses with are like WAP houses, like OnlyFans models will all live together. We're staying away from that. We're doing more the charity, luxury, high status, uh, higher end real estate. That's what we're focused on. That just gives us access to a different tier of networking, a different caliber of networking, that more professional networking, put it that way, that we're targeting.
Gotcha. And so so you're looking for the property. What's the kind of property that fits the model that you're looking for when you're going into each city? What's the ideal one?
So ideally, it's going to have at least 5 to 6 doors. We're going to lease those out to the people that live on property. We'll have a management team that helps you operate. And we're following similar to Airbnb. Matter of fact, the property we have in Tampa, we do have several Airbnb. We had some false starts with code enforcement. We figured all that out. Thank God we got it all worked out. But so yeah, Airbnb temporary until you build your team, and then you'll actually have enough. When you build your team, put this into the existing doors.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
If you have surplus, you can use that for events. You can use it for bringing folks in for high-end events, if that makes sense. What was one we just did here in Tampa? It was Cars and Couture. We brought a modeling agency. It was the fashion show company came in. They stayed with us. They brought some of their models. A few of them stayed overnight because we had surplus space for them to stay. So that was a nice networking opportunity for us to build with their models, their team, and then we all went collectively to this big luxury event together, and we showed up in force. So that was good for image. It's good for building our mere exposure effect and the perceived status, the halo effect of having the models with us. So that really unlocks some doors that are previously closed to a lot of folks.
Interesting, man. So from the investment side, how are you applying that McDonald's model all the way down through? So it's what's that team doing, right? Because you're talking about leasing some things out, you're talking about having some events and having a team. Like, get us into that area of what's really taking place on the ground floor.
So at its basis, it's buy and hold. So you buy the property, you hold on to it, you put your team in place, they pay the mortgage through rental. And until they have their team in place, you Airbnb the surplus rooms. That's the gist of it.
Gotcha.
So what we're trying to do is buy and hold the properties, hold the liquidity out, that equity as it goes in value, and then you can roll that forward into your next property and just buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold over over years.
And doing it in markets that appeal to this particular type of model, right? That's why you're naming really popular cities and states where you're putting them.
And that's the reason why we're targeting those cities. Miami, Vegas, and Dallas, and New York to an extent are huge with the fashion industry, where you have a lot of fashion models, brands, agencies that can leverage what a content house is. In a lot of cases, when they want to do a photo shoot, typically they'll rent an Airbnb, which is iffy because Airbnb is generally professional photography is against their from service. That'll get your account banned if you're not doing it right. So going to a proper content house that is built to spec for photo shoots. Now, there are some things you need to be mindful of if you do it in that sense with commercial photography, because now you're a commercial property. But this is where one of the things that we kind of have that kind of helps with that is the charity side of things that we talked about before. Charities can host private events, and then you host the charity. That's one way of kind of like smoothing that over. There's a lot of IRS rules you got to follow, so you got to make sure your board of directors are on board and all that. We walk you through that process.
Gotcha. So there's a few nut and bolts to know what's going on there. But in essence, how long does the lease normally last for someone that's renting it out on the team?
For those that are doing UGC, the content creators, 3 months.
We'll
do a 3-month hook, and then we'll see how they go. And if they want to stay, and if things are well, then yeah, we'll keep.
Okay.
And unfortunately, we talked about this before. We found all the ways not to make money this first year. Now we've kind of got things dialed in.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
That first year, we had 13 evictions across 6 doors.
Okay.
So, yeah, unfortunately.
Really, nailing down that ideal customer profile of who makes those rooms work best. Excellent. So location, right kind of tenant. For someone that's thinking about that tenant type, who are the ones that tend to stick it out, make sure that everything's working well?
Generally, it's going to be your professional folks who are getting into content creation, who they need the hand holding, they're learning as they go. Those that, or they're already very well established. What you don't want is someone who's just breaking into content creation who thinks that that's going to be their primary source of income. It never is.
Gotcha. Gotcha. This is, yeah. So it's, yeah, hope can't be the strategy. There's got to be something behind it, right? So that there's already an established way, or they're using it in a way to where they're getting it done. That makes sense, man. And it moves throughout the rest of the industry in similar ways. So what are you excited about for 2026? What's the big opportunity this year?
Building our team, hopefully, there's that hope. Our goal, our target is to bring in investors to partner with to buy more properties, add them to the network, and then we'll walk them through the process of how to build the team, how to franchise, and just grow our network. That's what we're looking to do, is grow the network in a professional sense and acquire more real estate assets.
Do you have any that are on the that your houses you're scoping out right now? How many are you looking to buy in
Yes.
this next year?
Realistically, probably just the one. Miami and Orlando are our focus just because we're already based in Tampa and they're both within driving distance. So it's just easy for logistics. And then if they have any issues for care and feeding, hand holding, we're right there. So we can do it
Yeah.
locally. Yeah.
Interesting. Excellent, man. Excellent. So what are you said you've mentioned you've had some downtimes and some up times. What's one of the downtimes that really taught y'all a lesson?
More of on a personal level, just don't get involved with friends. That's one of the things. So we've tried to help out some local friends. Unfortunately, yeah, just in general, don't do business with those that you're close to. It's not a good idea. That was the big lesson right there.
Interesting. What's some of the wins that y'all have had along the way?
Oh man, some of the big ones were some of the models that we've gotten involved with have huge followings, scale. So that's helped us level up a lot with not just the brands that we partner with that we help, but just internally, like locally, it's helped out a ton. It's given us a lot of I don't say clout, but it's kind of like vetted us. It's proven our
Right.
metal in a sense. So people of a certain caliber won't mess with you if you're not up to their standards. If that makes sense.
No, it does, man,
So
because it gives you credibility, gives you that
credibility.
legitimacy. That's
That's
what
the word
every
I'm looking
business
for.
is
Yep.
looking for. Like, why should I work with you? We only work with people we like, know, and trust. And that third one's really important, trust. And it's kind of a very big deal, especially as if you can get someone that has that kind of following to lend that name to it, you get to buy in. You're borrowing credibility, man, and get to build it on your own. So that is powerful. What doors has that opened up for y'all?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Well, it's actually helped us launch the modeling agency that we're now stacking on top of Maven Mansion. So we have Maven Modeling. It's all vertically integrated. And this is actually a unique service. I don't think anybody else in the country is doing this. We call it status as a service. We saw an Instagram video about this a while back where a guy was putting models on his closing calls and it raised his close rate by 43%. So, and again, they're borrowing from the model's halo effect. It gives them that credibility and people are more trusting of the person who's doing the sales. And it's geared more towards high ticket sales, high ticket closing, uh, executives who are say they're trying to woo venture capitalists, so VC money. So what we'll do is we'll put the models either in the business meeting on prem, or we'll have them sit in on the teams meetings when they're doing the closing calls. So if you have any clients that want to potentially triple their close rates, hit us up.
Interesting, man. So y'all are really trying to find all the ways that you can leverage into it. So vertically integrated. So how many things do we have stacked in? You have take me through what all's stacked in, what you got going on.
So we've got the physical property that's generating revenue through the rentals. We are doing brand deals through the charity arm of things. That's bringing in revenue for the charity. Now we've got the modeling agency stacked on top of us. That's going to bring in revenue for, well, the modeling agency, and it's all one giant ecosystem. And who knows? I mean, sky's the limit on where we can go with this in the future.
I heard that, man. I heard that. So for someone listening in that piqued their interest, they'd be interested in learning more, finding out more about you, what's the best way for them to find you?
Instagram is always best. That's Maven_Mansion, or email marketing@mavenmansion.com.
Okay, excellent. So if you're listening and watching it out there and you want to find out more, reach out to Joe, check the show notes. We'll make sure his links are there for you to touch base with him. Joe, man, any final thoughts before we sign off?
No, I just want to thank you for the opportunity. This has been interesting. I'd love to do it again sometime.
Love that, man. Well, thanks for being here. Appreciate you sharing your expertise with us. The up times, the down times, just the real thing behind it all. So if you're listening or watching in out there and got value out of today's episode, please like this episode, share it with someone else you think would get value out of it. And don't forget to subscribe. We appreciate every single one of you. Follow along with our podcast. We've got more conversations coming up with operators just like Joe out there building a real business in the industry. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.